Boleh lewat enggak?
Uy, kalau uy.
Kau tuh.
Alright, good morning. It's the next day. They woke me up and they said, come on, we gotta go to the other spot for breakfast. So, coming out here. Where's Brownie? Okay. So we go this way. And there's the second part of the homestay. And out here, somebody's property and fields and chickens and everything. This is my breakfast provided by the homestay, and most of the homestays here do provide breakfast, so it's I just love this place. Look, little chicks walking around. It's like, hey, how you doing? Look at that, geckos on the wall. Nice art. Pull up a chair, light up a pipe. Well, that sounds like America, doesn't it? It's just such a great place. And then if we come over here, I mean, I think that's corn. At least that's what someone said, but who can tell at this stage? And there's all kinds of animals walking around. See, even our place is down there, and then looking down as far as the eye can see down this dirt road, there is all kinds of chickens and chicks walking around. We're gonna be taking a different route back. It's a little bit longer, and we're going by the 3 lakes. I don't know if you guys remember that from a video way back when. So you should see some monkeys and water and everything else. All right, we are about ready to ride. Got my sunscreen on, got the GPS all set, charging, and let's go check on everyone else. I woke up to the news that Neil Peart of Rush has passed away. He was probably the greatest musician to ever live. And so today we are riding for Neil and his family at Rush, and we will be on the search for Xanadu, so let's go. All right, time to say goodbye to this awesome town and this awesome place. We're all packed up, we're ready to go. If these glasses look ridiculous, yeah, that's fine, because I don't want to get my eyeballs burnt again today. Okay, we made it here yesterday. We started with a full tank, and we've got plenty of gas, so that'll get us all the way home, no problem. So here you have the North Shore, Northeast Bali. You can see that dormant volcano over there across the way on Java. And then looking up that way, you'd be looking toward Borneo. Like I said in the last video, it seems like we always come back with more stuff than we left with. He just stole all of our bananas. Now I can't get him back because he'll get mad, and I have this one in my hand to give him. Well, I hope you enjoy all that. Yeah, have at it. Take all our bananas. Oh, monkeys. Is that good? He knows I was going to try to take him back, and so look, just took him away. One of the things you want to learn about monkeys is never try to take things back from them. Once they have them, it belongs to them in their mind. Well, bye monkey that stole all our bananas. it all of 3 minutes into the ride. Got all our bananas stolen by a monkey. Look, we're in Hollywood. Kidding. In fact, I don't know what it says. Actually, I just learned that it's a military base across the street. All right, now we're all of about 5 minutes down the road. And the girls want to dine on bakso. Time to hit the road again. How do I look with helmet and glasses? Badass or just an ass? Another stop. We're about 10 minutes out of town, and one last look at the shore up here. We'll be riding on that way, and we have got quite a ride ahead. Time to keep riding, because I will dine on honeydew and drink the milk of paradise in our quest for Xanadu. Alright, so we're leaving the town. Cue the name of it on screen. And now we're headed west. We're headed back home, but we're gonna take a massive detour and show you the 3 lakes. First bridge of the way home. Rock and roll. Alright, this is where the road starts getting interesting as we start heading uphill. Getting closer to the clouds, and it's starting to cool off a little bit, which is a good thing. Alright, so we had to make a quick stop at the Pertamina because the Honda Beat needs some gas. Actually, so does our friend Scoopy over there. So just to give you an idea, we're here now. And our first major attraction of the day is going to be these lakes we're trying to show you right there. And this trip so far has been 188 kilometers, and we still got more than a half tank, so we're ready to go. There's another Yamaha NMAX. We heavily debated whether to get the NMAX of Yamaha or the PCX of Honda. It is a little lower to the ground though, so if you're coming to Bali to live for a while and you're a little shorter and you want that assurance, you know, of your feet planted more firmly on the ground, I mean, that's probably the way to go. Or if you, for whatever reason, need just a little bit more low-end torque. But we love our PCX. It's very, very comfortable on long rides. It does feel a tiny bit heavier, and the engine makes most of its power in the mid to high RPM range. But the power band up there is so smooth. So while I'd say the, the NMAX is probably fast off the line, whereas the PCX is great for passing when you're already going high speeds. And of course, the whole caravan had to pee now, except for me, actually. So I'm waiting for the girls. I love seeing all these small towns, even if it is just a gas stop. Anybody know what fruit that is? There's a bunch of them right above us. Oh, we got quite a hill here. Yeehaw! Ooh, through the gates we go. We're entering the gates of the mountains. Beautiful. Love it, love it. This is right, baby. Look, there's a fake Suzuki Jeep. So we've stopped here. We're about 5 to 10 kilometers from Singaraja, which is down that way. and it started raining. Yeah, see, the rain stopped already, so they're not putting on their raincoats just yet. A really tight uphill turn coming. That was a tight one. Dude, riding with all those baskets up this crazy hill. Gotta love it. Alright, still going up this hill. Just keeps on getting higher. Alright, so we've been riding up, and I mean like really up the mountain, and there's been S-curves like crazy. And I'm going to show you in just a minute. The clouds are pretty close, as you can see. We've got at least 20 minutes to half an hour more of this terrain to go as we keep going up the mountain. Now, some of these S-curves are really difficult, especially when you're going on a very steep incline and then on the S-curve. And you see my legs, they can touch the ground on this bike. I'm tall enough for that. But when you're going up a really steep incline on an S-curve, that's a whole different story, because you got no control with your legs if you need it. So you got to keep the engine torque just enough to get up that steep incline, but also go slow enough to, so you can obviously make it, because it's practically making like a V. So we came from that direction, and we're up here pretty high. We're going to be heading out that way. The PCX has been absolutely fantastic. It amazes me that 150cc's can get all the weight that we have in there, including the fuel, up these steep hills. So bravo to Honda for that one. And after all that ride uphill, my friends, this is what we came for. We are here at Cue on Screen the Lake, the first of hopefully 3 that we're going to see today. Unless these count as 2 separate ones, then there's 2 of the 3. And as you can see, this whole motorcycle club has stopped here to take a group picture. And they were the ones that passed us up way back near Singaraja. Well, this girl found herself a snake. I think they became friends. How sweet. All right, let's take a little walk so you can see first person where we're at. The top of this hill, some nice architecture across the street. Oh, with a room available. That would be the place to rent right there. You want to have a cool, crazy life? Come rent that place. Most of you watching this can probably afford to do it, so don't make excuses. Anyway, we've got this whole area here. This is all for parking. And then we've got a place to sit down and have a nice little lunch over the balcony here. And as you can see, it's a pretty good drop off. All right, we enjoyed a nice half an hour up here. Time to hit the road again. Hopefully we got some more good sights coming for you. All right, so we're leaving the Vista Point on to the next adventure. Bye-bye, legs. Wow, look at that little bus coming around that curve. That's a good ride. Rock and roll, man. Kick ass, big cave. made it to the next stop. The next lake. It's actually a little bit of a dock down there where you can take a boat ride on this. Anyway, the corn man is here, so gonna have some fresh corn. So we rode in up here, not too far actually from the last spot, about maybe 10 minutes of riding, except for that backed up traffic because there was a broken down truck. But check out the clouds.
Untuk mengelilingi danau Beratan Bedugul, silakan cari kelompok 5 orang. Satu speedboat maksimal 5 orang itu keliling. Satu speedboat 150.
Fresh corn from the corn man. Yeah. So now I'm down on the, I don't know, pier, I guess. Look at that mosque up there. Nice architecture, huh? I am dying to go out on one of these little boats. They have even smaller ones over there. And I keep asking Mama, if I buy it and rent it and paddle and do all the paddling, will you come with me? No! I mean, come on, there's even a duck. The kids would love it. So we backtracked a little because the girls again were craving bakso. Only this time it's gonna be bakso babi, which is pork. Pork bakso, pork meatballs. So this is a nice cool place. Not burning so bad. Gonna stop and enjoy lunch and then hit the rest of the ride home. Yeah, see, so this place has bakso babi, so same bakso they always enjoy, but this one is made with pork. So as many of you know, I really don't like bakso, but watch this, I'm gonna go for it. The soup part is delicious, but I'm not gonna eat the meatball. Well, it turns out they had ayam and mee, which is noodles and chicken. The chicken is really spicy, but other than that, it's delicious. Holy cow, the chicken is really spicy. Alright, so we're making our final pass of Bedugul. And of course we have bus pariwisata. Thank you. Alright, so finished eating the bakso babi, and now we are at, anyone want to take a guess? Pertamina. You know, the whole way here, the PCX, we haven't needed gas ever, and it's still got, not quite a half tank, like a little less than a half tank, but 250 kilometers so far, not bad. Oh, and just to set the record straight, I was wrong. Nobody needs gas. They just all had to pee. All right, we got 3 bars of fuel left and about an hour and 26 minutes home. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so we just left the Pertamina and now we're by the jungle because it started to rain and they are putting on raincoats, as you can see. And we will be headed out that way. I think I'm gonna forego the raincoat at this time, kind of like John Locke with his predictions. I think the rain's gonna stop anyway. Yep, they're all getting in full-blown rain gear. I'm just gonna go for it. I really don't think it's gonna last. Alright, so I put on my jacket. I caved in, even though it's still not technically raining. And this thing, it's pretty much waterproof. It's close enough. Alright, so after stopping to put on rain gear, we're back on our way again. Well, looks like the girls were right. We're hitting some very light rain. gotta beat this last little bit of rain. Next storm about to hit. ETA 1 minute. Living on the edge. Woo! We have now made it home. That was a long ride, a long 2 days. We hope that you enjoyed all of the wet and dry fun and the ride and the scenery and everything else. And I wish you could taste the mahi-mahi from that restaurant. Now I gotta get all these wet clothes off because I'm soaked, and hopefully enter my apartment without Mama getting mad at me for being so wet.